I think I'll start a secondary business repairing these old card shufflers. Keep those card sharks happy. I've repaired this one, checked out this one. The latest was this one. And once I got it working, and I used Gemini as an assistant, the last thing I did was share what I learned with Rose, which is very similar to why I make YouTube videos. You know, a little bit of legacy content, saving it for the long term, but in the short term, sharing ideas, trading ideas with other people, with viewers. That's what YouTube, reselling, and card shuffling repair is all about. Automatic card shufflers. The basic simple style, a modern one. I think I'll have to make and hang out a shingle. Card shuffler repairman. You know, like a doctor, a lawyer, or a Maytag repairman. Well, I got home from my trip to town and Rose said that the new shuffler she had gotten out of the box had a failure today. Looks like one of the other ladies had a second one of the same style. This, of course, is Rose's small shuffler, and over here is a much more modern shuffler. So I'll have to find out what the issue is here. Sounds okay? Ooh, that one sounds loud. I've repaired this one before. When it first came out of the box, it had dropped a gear. These things are fairly simple and they don't like getting knocked around. But it does bring up the point I made earlier about my spare printer and the spare hand truck. Perhaps since I own them already, keeping those spares around is not such a bad idea. You never know when you're going to have to fall back on it. And in the case of a shuffler, shufflers are not critical. You can always play the game and shuffle 7 decks by hand. But with a printer, it could put you down for a while. Maybe I'll just move them away from the primary storage shelves where they are now and pack them away in a box to keep the dust off them. That way I have the spare in case I need it. Well, I'll find out which of these Rose said failed and I'll take it apart, see what I can do with it. I've fixed these before. Now they list this model as a 6-deck shuffler. And of course the idea is you hold down the trigger and it shuffles them into this center chute. Now this one is the noisy one, but it's working. This one, quiet, but not working. It wouldn't shuffle. So obviously this is the one with the problem. Yeah, it's pulling the occasional card, but not smoothly. It's always good to, when someone says there's a fault, to test it for yourself. Find out what the basic issue is. I'll confirm this with Rose, and then I'm going to tear into this one. All right, Rosie, hit that one. Smoother, more modern, but only does, 2 decks? Yep. So we got this one working again. And this one over here that was just quiet, I think this one probably needs new batteries. This is the old one. It is one of the old ones. You guys must have half a dozen of these between you.
She said she thought she put new batteries in that. So
well, we'll have to give it a try. If not, we'll keep it around for spare parts for when it chews up a gear.
Exactly.
My choice was 3 packs for $1.50, or you could buy 2 packs for $3. Now, theoretically, that should mean that the $3 ones were better batteries, but in all honesty, if you're getting your batteries at the dollar store, is there a level of quality standard? I don't know. Got my snake light set up so I can look down inside there. Don't see any broken pieces of gears. The gears look intact. I've removed the lid. It's definitely dusty in there. And I smell the faint scent of ozone or electric motor. So perhaps the motor's simply been worn enough that it's weak. But when you push the trigger, both sets of gears spin, and we put some fresh batteries in it, swapped them actually between the 2 units, and it looks like they work as 2 independent halves. This is one assembly, probably has its own motor. Over here is a second assembly. The batteries go in separately, one on each side. So what you probably have is, one complete motor and assembly here, one motor and assembly over here, each driven by separate batteries, and the switch simply controls both of them at the same time. So I'm going to have to say I can't really get into it much further, and I don't see the issue. So maybe we'll just keep this one around for spare parts in case that newer one has a fault. Well, just out of curiosity, I went ahead and found this unit on eBay. Wasn't much information on the box, 6-deck, star quality, China, but I found a match on eBay. Opened it up and then asked Gemini to troubleshoot it for me. It gave me two primary causes for failure. One was electrical, the switch contacts, the battery, and I told it, I said, no, that part's working fine. You press the switch, the gears are spinning, it's just not shuffling the cards. It came back and said, traction on the little wheels. It said, get some isopropyl alcohol, which can be found in most medicine cabinets, and clean the little contacts where they come into contact with the cards. It says because over time the cards shed and little dust gets in there. So I did. And instead of just cleaning it, because it is a little wheel that has to turn around, I actually energized it and then held the Q-tip down to get some tension on the cleaning surface. All right, let's give this a try. How about that? Just required a little bit of cleaning and maintenance. Replacements for this unit, by the way, about $25 plus shipping on eBay. So, Gemini for the win.